you very much. The power says conference. The power says conference. The power says conference. Thank you very much. Please, you may be seated. Please, can I have my slide on? Wow. Please, let's celebrate Salem King for that wonderful presentation and Dr. Ailadi. Honestly, I'm already getting emotional because I don't know, some of us might not be part of the session tomorrow. And all we are doing today is just to lay the foundation. I think I'll have discussion with Mr. Ugo and see what we can do. Because you need to be in the room tomorrow. Some of you guys need to be in the room tomorrow. You know, like I was sharing with somebody early this morning, I said, the truth is, yes, we've invested thousands of millions to organize this, but we'll pay more to, you know, put together tomorrow's event in Transcorp. And a lot of time I tell people, I have a mentor that I've worked with for years, Olakunle Shorian. You know, I can't forget the first conversation I had with him in 2011. He said, Femi, you are raised to raise others. Empowered to empower others. Helped to help others. Motivated to motivate others. A lot of time when I do things and I just bring resources, people say, Femi, are you mad? Are you okay? I remember many years ago, I was supposed to have travel with my family to a particular country in the world, and I used that money to organize an event in this Abuja. People call me all kind of names. Are you okay? Are you normal? Even this event. This event cost us millions of naira, and we've not collected 1 naira from any company. As in 1 dime. 1 dime. It's all self-sponsored event. If I put that money together, I know what that money can do for me in this era. But for me, I love to see people grow. And that's why, you know, we went extra mile to bring these people. Bringing them is not even cheap. Somebody came all the way from United Kingdom for this event. All the way from United Kingdom. You know, it's unfortunate that in this part of the world, people don't appreciate knowledge. We don't value knowledge. Sometimes, especially when this is free. When this is free, you know, it's free. I was sharing with somebody yesterday. I said, do you know what? In the last 4 months, I've spent over 5 million naira in knowledge. You heard me. In the last 4 months, 5 months, from August. I just came back from UK some weeks ago. My wife is here. Please, let's celebrate my wife, Mrs. Femi. Please rise up. This woman, oh my God. Please, let's celebrate my wife. Behind every great man, there's somebody, there's a praying woman. There's a praying woman. God bless you. And have our big uncle, Engineer Femi Alao, all the way from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Please, you might be seated. I won't take much of our time because for me, I'm a trainer. And honestly, I've trained back to back 8 to 5 for 4 days. So I'll just spend maybe 10, 15 minutes and reserve some of the conversation for tomorrow. But I'm going somewhere. My wife is here. Traveled to UK some week for Christmas and New Year. I didn't buy one shirt. One shirt from UK. I didn't buy one shirt like this. But she's here. I enter bookstores. In fact, I told somebody yesterday that I've bought books, major books on real estate globally. Major books. All I came with from the United Kingdom, I invested in books. In pounds. I didn't buy one shirt. One. Not even talk about a suit. 1 shirt. Because I believe that when we know better, we'll perform better. Knowledge. I told you when I was introducing this program. I said knowledge. When complexity is intensified, we need to turn to knowledge. Because knowledge simplifies complexity. So, I'm going to share very briefly. Sometimes I love to use slide because if I don't use slide, I may be here in the next 2 hours. So sometimes because I'm a trainer, I just pick few things from my slide on pro-act of closing deals and achieving success. By the way, if you're in this training today, you want to get a certificate, please put down your name there so that at the end of the day, because this company you are sitting there, we are affiliated with this university. Stone University, our certificates are authentic. Yes, we have partnership with this university in the United States. So please, if you're part of this, I encourage you, put down your details out there and get a certificate for this class. Very, very important. I love to talk about sales. Not because I've researched books on sales. Not because I have authored the major sales book. This book, I just printed 1,000 copies of this book. 1,000 copies of this book. I researched about 30 sales books to write this book, coupled with my knowledge in the industry. So if you are in this room today, I'd like to encourage you. In fact, most of the things I teach in my training sessions, I have them documented. In fact, this is second edition. I added some content to it a few weeks ago before they reproduced this. Please, if you are in this room today, I encourage you to get a copy of this book. It's about 464 pages. Somebody say, are you right? Is it Bible? It's a sales Bible. Companies bought and they use it for their weekly meetings. Just pick one law per time, discuss one law. So you can just buy this book, 48 laws of selling. You can pick one law per day and done. You can read one law for within 90 minutes, you are done. So please try and get a copy of this book. On Amazon, it's $20. To dispatch to Nigeria from Amazon is $5. So 20 plus $5, that's about $25. Multiply that. But people have been calling and say they need a physical copy. I say, okay, let's produce more. So for this conference, we are selling for 25,000 naira. It's more. The list of the books I bought on Amazon when I went to UK, some 46 pounds, one book. Some 30 pounds. Multiply 40 pounds by 2,100 naira. So I encourage everyone here, please try and get a copy. Do all you can to get this book. It's like a sales Bible. It will help you. So we're looking at the pro-act. My slide, please. Let my slide come up. A lot of time I share my story with people. I came to Abuja 2004 as a young graduate looking for a job everywhere. Everywhere I turned, they would ask me, how many years experience do you have? If one day I have to tell one of the employer, I say, will I manufacture experience? I'm a new graduate. So I started my career. Please stay with me. Stay with me. I started my career in Abuja as a volunteer. The first company I worked for in Abuja, they said they won't pay us a dime. Just commission. I was super excited because I asked the company, volunteer, can I also put my details? Can I put on my CV? They said, why not? So I started in Abuja volunteering and selling door to door, street to street, out to house in Abuja. In fact, at that time we didn't have Google. That's the truth. There was no Google, 2004. That's why if you ask me any major street in Abuja today, without Google, I will tell you how to get there. Because I've been on the street for 20 years. No salary. And I promised myself, I will give my best to this zero salary job because it will guarantee my future. And I gave it all. From zero salary, I got another job, 15K, selling. From 15K, the company increased our salary to 40K, selling. So when I said I sold MAP, we sold, from 40K, the company increased our salary to 70,000 naira. And then I find myself working with VGC Communications, 2006. And from VGC Communications, God opened the door for me. I found myself working for MTN. I joined MTN with a salary of 256 thereabout. And I promised myself that the day I resign from MTN Nigeria, the exec will call me. I gave all to MTN. We started MTN Enterprise Business in Abuja here, 2007. Just go there till now. Go and ask who is Femi Joshua. We started Enterprise Business. I don't sell a charge card. I have other solutions that I sell for MTN in millions. The day I put in my letter that I'm done with MTN, the exec called me because I was in Lagos. I was in Lagos for management meeting. You see, when the Bible said that the heart of a man is deep, that was the day I discovered that. Because when I discovered that my time was up in MTN, I started looking out for other opportunity. So I got an offer from Glo. In fact, I negotiated my salary to enter Glo. I entered Glo in my town. I remember they were asking me, how much should we pay you? And I put on the table. The HR shouted, it's too much. I said, oh, guys, it's not too much. By God's grace, I have value on the table. So when I left MTN, the MTN exec called me. I said, Femi, you can't leave us now. What's the problem? I said, I'm sorry. And meanwhile, I was in Lagos for management meeting. And I took permission for like 30 minutes. If you know Sakatinubu very well, and I know Ikoyi, Lagos, MTN office, I took a ride straight to Sakatinubu. Inside my bag, I have offer letter for Glo. Inside my bag, I quickly went there. I took my offer letter, and I was telling them because in 2013, I delivered over 2 billion for MTN. Go and check the record. If you have the HR, go and call. So I can say this anywhere in the public. In 2013. So I was showing them what I would deliver in Q3, not knowing that I already have letter from Glo inside my bag. And I got to Abuja and dropped my letter. They never believed it. That's how I started running this company. And today, the rest is history. So I don't teach sales because I have read books, because I have been on the field. So few principles that I'm going to share with you today and tomorrow. See, every one of us, we are all selling something. Whether you're a business owner, you're a CEO, I have a friend in Abuja that sold an idea for 20 million 4 years ago. You heard me. Idea for 20 million. Because we are all selling something. And I said it in the beginning. Almost doesn't count. That's why we put up this topic. The art of closing almost doesn't count in sale. Nobody will report, Dan Ladi almost closed the deal. Benjamin almost closed the deal. It's either you close the deal or you close the deal. So tonight, this afternoon, Doctor has opened up our minds to a few things. Thank you very much. So, we have put off through some things. Why are we here in this conversation today? We are here to learn so we can end. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm still repeating myself. I said, when I introduced this program, I said, anybody can shout Happy New Year. We have spent 30 days this year. What has entered your kilobody? Anybody can shout Happy New Year. I was sharing with them yesterday. I said, guys, it is justifiably so. We understand that you are raised from a poor family. But for you to reproduce poor children, they will not forgive you. It's justifiably so we understand that your parent came out of, they brought you from, you have a poor background. But for you to now reproduce poor generation, one day they will ask you, where were you when your mates are genuinely making money? And one of the ways to make money is through selling. As at the 1st of this month, last December, I was in UK. I was still earning commission for Nigeria. I was on holiday. This month, I've earned commission as a CEO of my company. Research has shown, we're talking about millions. We need to understand what it takes to sell. As a CEO, you walk in to the negotiation table and you walk out empty-handed because you lack the skill to close the deal. So it is not, the world will not celebrate the people that walk in to the negotiation table. The system has been designed to celebrate the people that will walk out of that table with the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even go through my slide. But please, I want to beg everyone here, whatever you can do, I'm going to discuss it. Whatever you can do to just join us tomorrow, because I'm going to have a great time tomorrow. Oh my God, I can't even go through this. Part of what we set up this meeting for, just keep clicking it, is to take many of us from what I call the ordinary world to extraordinary world. Look at it. Just keep clicking, keep clicking, keep clicking, keep clicking. We need to leave the world of fear, anxiety, inaction, frustration, scarcity, disappointment, helplessness, cluelessness, poverty, limitation, anger, victimization, selfishness, lethargy, naivety, emptiness, unforgiveness, inaction, and depression. Part of why we set up this event, spend money to bring people together, is to take them to the extraordinary world. Because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that extra. So you are here for that extra. Your world is waiting for you. You can't leave this event. Until you put what you know to action, you will remain the same. I don't care who is prophesying in your life. I don't care the prophecy you are receiving. So we need to go into this new world. A world of self-awareness, happiness, peace, empathy, integrity, joy, authenticity, self-belief, accountability, excellence, teamwork, consistency, creativity, can-do, possibility. Responsibility is the name of the new game, guys. If it's going to be, guys, it's up to you. For your world to hear you, we need to rewrite the history of our lineage. And one of the ways to do that is to the number one skill everyone must have is the ability to close. And that is why we have put up this program together. And the word of greatness. I don't have time to explain all of this. Move to the next slide. I will do it in the next 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. What I have in mind is to share with us an understanding of your ID buyers. You want to close a deal. You need to know who are the people. Who are the target audience. Your business is not designed for the universe. Your business is designed for a certain set of people. You need to understand who your ideas buyer are. Number two, you need to know why people buy. You can't close a deal if you don't understand why people buy. And one of the reasons why people buy is people buy for emotional reason. Nobody buys for logical reason. In this book, I talked about the law of, what's that law again? The law of, the law just escaped now. Because in that law, the law of neuromarketing, I talk about the law here. You need to be able to press the buying button in the head of your buyers. If you are not able to press that, every buyer there's a button that you must press before they bring their check out for you guys. You should understand what it takes. Why people buy. And developing a winning mindset. And mastering the art of closing the deal. I'm going to share more on this when we meet tomorrow. This is just definition of sales. A prospect doesn't become an happy client without a sale. An interview does not become a job offer without a sale. Even the single become involved when there's a sale, and after involvement, you take the person to the altar. You have sold again. After you have taken the person to the altar, giving back to children, you are still selling. For you to keep your marriage, you must be a good salesperson. You keep selling. Most homes that are broken today, is that the husband is not a good salesman? Because you keep selling. Selling is life. You keep selling. I don't have time to go into this 4 level of knowledge. Please just go. Just go. Ooh. Honestly, my spirit is high this morning. Because the poverty rate in our society is alarming. I was sharing with some people yesterday. I said, see, that your 150K salary that they gave you, and you went to church to give testimony. Do you know that 150K is not a testimony? You got a job for 150K. I said, praise the Lord. Tormenting people. Divide that 150K by pounds. Carry that 150K. Just go to the nearest H-Medics. You need to learn how to earn additional income. Your salary will keep you on the ground. One day I was in a conversation. Somebody asked me one question. Say, how much was your salary when you were in Glow? I said I was earning over $1 million every month. Say, so why did you leave them? In fact, I used to think that I had financial faith when I was in Glow. Not that my faith was on my salary, because every 30 days, alarm. Is it alarm? I used to think I had financial faith. When I resigned from Globacom, first month, nothing. My wife is there. Second month, nothing. Third month, nothing. In fact, it got to a point, a company reached out to me from, when I was starting my company, a company reached out to me from Israel. Yeah, Israel. And they offered me a job of $4,000 per week, per month. I did the first interview because I was broke. See, the little money I gathered and saved, I now put the money to one chance. You know this, buy one, get one free. I didn't put MM. But there's this investment that they say we should put our money in. The first month, I hit about 750K. Second, I didn't even tell my wife that I put all the money there. Third month, the link did not, we click on the link like this. The fourth month, website disappeared. The fifth month, they said the IDFCC. I said they will pay us our money back tomorrow. My 25% that I took from Globacom, I sank it into that system. And I wake up, I say, guy, I need to do something about my life. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest is history. I don't want to tell you guys the revenue I generate every week as we speak. Every month. Through selling. So my assignment for putting this together is for all of us here to be the voice in your conscience, challenging you to take responsibility. That's why we're here. To be the voice. When you wake up, you are hearing Salem. When you wake up, you are hearing Dr. Ira. When you wake up, you are hearing Dr. Moses. We are here to be the voice in your conscience, challenging you, because responsibility is the name of the new game. Give me 2 minutes. I'm a trainer. I've never spent my 30 minutes. So give me 2 minutes. I don't have to go back. You see, I'm going to explain. Just go back. I will explain this later. This is a research work. You need to know who your buyers are. 3% are ready to buy now on the internet. 70% are gathering information. 20% are problem aware. And 60% are not even aware. When Salah was talking about creating content, your role is to let them know, to create that need to talk to them why they should buy your product. So we have a lot of work to do. I say, why most sellers, go back. I say, why most sellers focus on the ready buyers? The real opportunity lies with the other 17%, especially the 17% and 20% groups who become buyers with nurturing. Right? Please underline that word, right? Nurturing. You can't be a good closer if you don't nurture. You talk about the strategies to close. One of the ways to be a good closer is by nurturing that lead. I don't have time to explain 7 processes of sales. Lead generation, building rapport, lead analysis, presenting your product, handle objection. I can take how, in fact, we're going to look at that tomorrow, how to handle objection. I was telling them yesterday in the training, I said, the simple definition of objection is customer's concern. That's all. How many of us have gone to church to give testimonies on how we are rejected in the marketplace? We need to celebrate, rejoice, because every no you get in a business sale is getting you closer. And objections are indication to sales, guys. Objections are indications to say, oh, it's expensive. It's not in news. Oh, bad location. The day I settled objection in my life was when I discovered that Jesus, the Son of God, came to his own and his own rejected him. Who am I? If the world rejected my master, my Lord and my Savior, insulted him, abused him, called him all kind of name, the people even raised his children from there. Say, stupid man, kill him. So if they rejected the Son of Glory, who am I? Do you know how many insults I've received in objection? As you are just saying it back to sender, I'll just blow it off. Because it's part of business. Because objection is part of sales process. You won't be let go until you are let go. If you don't technically handle objection, you can never close any deal. If you don't technically, tomorrow I will explain to us how to undo objections. You won't be let go. Closing the deal, the 7th process, getting a referral. Do you know that closing or losing the deal is the beginning of a new sales? When I wake up every morning for marketing to go out, I prepare for yes or no. So when you say no, it's not a news. I'm not disappointed. Because I have prepared that either you tell me yes or you tell me no. It's part of the process. It's either you tell me yes or you say no. Thank you, Mr. Customer. I'm so happy. I appreciate that your big no from you. I appreciate the no. You can't spoil my day. Says guy, say, the man spoil my day. No mortal man can spoil my day as this man. For what? You can't spoil my day. Say, Kai, I have labored so much on this guy. Just mess up my day. Some sales guys, you just quietly go home and they are done for the day. No! Every no you get draws you closer to a yes. And objections are indication to a sale. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go to the next slide and I'll wrap up now. Next slide, please. Have you slide to hang in? Next slide, please. Why people buy? Just keep flipping. Number 1, people buy for emotional reason. Number 2, keep flipping. Number 2, people buy for protection of hair. Number 3, people buy for ease of daily life. Number 4, people buy because they want the pride. They say, we too, we get land for Kuje. We have land in Guzape. For that pride. And number 5, people buy for the fear of missing out. That's when it was talking about create. Okay, if you miss this now, you don't finish. Keep moving and I'll be done. How do you influence customers buying? Make them feel unique and special. Always smile and truly welcome your customers. Offer a lot of information. This is a place many of us are missing it. We don't have information at all. Even about your company, about your product. Any small thing, let me call my engineer. It's an error. Let me call my site engineer. It's an error. You need that knowledge. Number four, customer needs to be involved. He talked about it. Number 5, make realistic promises. It is better to under-promise and over-deliver. There's a book I will recommend to some of us that are selling here. Very small book. That book title is Selling Without Selling Your Soul. Go and get that book. I read that book many years ago. It's less than 100, I think about 120 pages. Selling Without Selling Your Soul. You will understand why you need to under-promise and over-deliver and provide high level of service. Just move. Pa, 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 pa. You want to understand law of value selling? Get a copy of this book. Everybody in this room today, I encourage you. I have gone to a market before to buy shirts and all of that, and I saw books I was looking for. I turned down that offer, and I bought books. Want to understand value selling? Get a copy of my book. Keep moving. Keep moving. The law of customer service. I talked about customer service in this book. I said customer service is superior experience you give before, during, and after. In this part of the world, we only give customer service after somebody has bought from you. Not that the experience won't even buy. We even determine. I don't know, buy from you. I'm almost done. Salem, I'm almost done. Reciprocation. Why do you think you go to Malam selling suya and you are standing with your friend that, Oga, I want to buy suya. Say, can I sell suya? Okay, we just cut one. Oga, taste. It will cut for your friend too. Taste. Kai, wallah, nice. You will buy. That's the law of reciprocation. Every human are tied to every level of favor they give to you. We need to reciprocate. And finally, as I move, just keep moving. Objection, I'll take time to talk about this tomorrow. Way out, I'll talk about this tomorrow. Move. Networking, I'll talk about this tomorrow. The law of likability. Nobody buy from strangers. People buy from people they like, they know, and they trust. In fact, I was speaking somewhere to some young ladies trusting God for husband. I said, many of you guys need to increase your likability. You need, as a salesperson, whatever you are doing out there, even as a business owner, get this book. I explain in detail the law of likability. Let's move. I'm almost done. There's something I want to pick there. Just go, keep moving. Keep moving. You see, when somebody got this my book in UK, he said, Femi, remove the law of divinity. I said, why? He said, but some people don't believe in God. I said, that's a business. Read 47 law and remove the last law. Just tear it off. Because the author believed there's a God that rules in the affairs of men. And it's the 48th law. The law of divinity. I'm a first person of faith. I don't put religion. Let me conclude with this story so that you can come up and you can have a. You see, one day I was invited to speak to some pastors in the room. And I opened their mind to some reality. They look at me that this guy is so kinda. Where's he coming from? You know those big bishops, they were looking at me. And I gave them one of my CV in that meeting. I said, you are pastors, right? If you have spent 10 hours on your knees, non-stop, raise up your hand. None of them. Raise up their hands. I gave them other part of my CV. I said, me, not a pastor, but I've spent 10 hours on my knees before. There was a day one of my customers called me and said, Femi, I saw you in my dream. I said, that's very good. Buy my product. Because I carry my customer's name to the altar. I said, this man, God, what are you talking about here? Life is a serious matter. And spirit. We need the law of divinity. Life is spiritual. And on a final note, let me look at the last slide there. And I'm done because she's already waiting for me. Oh, I can't even go into this. Law of online presence. Just keep moving. I'm done. There's something I want to talk about there. Oh, I can't. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There's something I want to hit there. Oh. Dr. Elijah has talked, a lot about this. But let me just emphasize the real decision maker. Many of us want to close deals. And you don't know the people that constitute that decision. Some of us, that man you are looking at, if the wife decides say no, that property will not go. You need to know and involve everyone. They are called power centers. If you don't identify power centers in every business, you can't close it. Because the power centers are people that can determine your next level in sales. Imagine you going to an office every day, talking to secretary, PA, secretary, PA. You're only wasting your time, energy, and resources. Finally, go to the next slide. Let me just move here. Let me just stop here. Let's go. Ooh. Go. He talked about this. If you can't see the sales, if you can't see that million dropping on your table, if you can't see yourself shaking hands with the customer, ladies and gentlemen, this program has been packaged. So, you see, this is the first edition. By God's grace, in June or thereabout, we're going to have Lagos edition. It will be an annual conference by the grace of God. I thought somebody will clap. People have done entrepreneurship conference, youth conference, leadership conference, but the real thing that brings money. One day I told one accountant, I said, what are you counting if you are not selling? You don't have a job. So me, I'm a lawyer. You are lawyering because we have money. Because we are selling. If you are not selling, no business for anybody. No sales, no business. No sales. So that is why sales or selling is the lifeblood of any enterprise. Sales or selling is the conduit pipe for any organization. Sales or selling is the compensation for production. Don't care how much you have produced if you are not able to sell. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the next slide. I'd like us to rise up together to take this. I will stop here. But please, if you want to celebrate. If you want to clap. If you're not clapping, don't clap. Let's go to that slide together. Number one, go to that slide. I want us to echo this. A lot of time, every waking moment, I remind myself this over and over and over and over again. I recite it the way I recite the Bible. You need to be committed to that assignment. Number one, let's go. Number two. Number three. Number four. Number five. Number six. Number seven. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's going to be, guys, it's up to you. And don't you ever stop working when you are tired. Stop when you are done. Keep pushing. God bless you.